And they'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27.
Back to throw. Travis.
And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, here's Hall.
Taking it right down Broadway.
Breece Hall.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
Breece Hall.
73 yards.
And the Jets are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own.
Zerline good with a PAT. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Stafford now to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Play action. Stafford. Going down the middle, and it's complete. Touchdown, L.A.
Puka Nacua.
66 yards. And the Rams have taken the lead. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Now Hall to start the drive. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The Jets with the football here to start the 2nd quarter, as they've got it 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. Travis. Being chased out left. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
And that's a nice throw right there. And I'll tell you what I've seen in recent times and actually watched a presentation in the offseason. from a college offensive coordinator that showed about 10 different drills that he runs with his quarterbacks to show them how to get out of the pocket, how to get comfortable when they're doing so, and to make plays under that type of duress. That's an example of what we're seeing the colleges delivered to the NFL.
Ball again on second down.
And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
On 3rd and 2, Travis.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And the Rams are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
From the 48-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8.
Here's Stafford. That'll be caught. It's Kupp. Touchdown, L.A.
Cooper Kupp.
52 yards.
And the Rams are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Travis.
This pass out wide to Hall.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
And he'll get this up to about the 40.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
And they'll send the slot in motion left.
Now they'll change things up.
To throw on 2nd down. Travis. Throw left side complete. That's Hall. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet 1st down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Straight ahead is Hall. And he's got it to about the 40.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the 2nd quarter.
Looking to throw on second down. Travis. He gets this to Davante Adams. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
The rookie from Florida State on target with that throw. His guys have a first down.
In motion left goes a tight end. Now a play fake here on first down. He'll buy some time right. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Back to the ground with Hall.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Travis.
He dumps this one off here to Hall.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
And a nice job by the 2 of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
Hall ought to give up the middle.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Travis. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Davante Adams as the first half is winding down.
And the Jets are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue.
Now a first down throw, Stafford. That's caught. It's DeMarcus Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. And a nice gain of 21 yards. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Hey, 22!
On first down at Stafford. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Omaha, ready to move.
Stafford.
Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter. Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
A handoff for Hall.
No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on fourth.
An audible here to get a new look.
They'll try and throw for it here.
To the right side and intercepted.
We know that the rookie's going to go to a top target like that often. That time, though, maybe a little telegraphed.
And that's not unusual because you do tend to lock in on one of your better players. And when under duress, when in doubt, you're going to throw the ball in his direction because oftentimes you could be wrong, but that receiver will make you right. But it won't happen every time. Good defenders know this, and they get attracted to the football.
After the interception, here's Stafford.
Screenplay set up for Williams.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Stafford. Throw left side, complete to Cup. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That one goes for 30 yards. I guess that answers the question of whether or not they're going to try to play conservative and protect this lead in the third quarter.
And I think this is something we're seeing more and more of in the NFL. Teams not playing to protect leads, teams playing to extend them.
Hey. 59!
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? Back to throw. Stafford. And he's got it. That's Cup for a Ram touchdown. 4th touchdown pass of the game for Matthew Stafford as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle, and that pushes the lead up to 11. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Off play action. Travis. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Travis. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Travis. Open man here is Conklin. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And now they'll shift things around. They'll look to throw again. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown. A great play there. 37 yards. And the Jets are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Now they send a running back in motion right. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Out of the end zone comes Smith. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would, and you're...
Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Out of the gun, Stafford. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. Here's 3rd and 6. Now Stafford, he's going to change things up. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. That is caught. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Get him up.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's second down.
40 gun. 40 gun.
Now Stafford. And that'll be caught by Cup. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Off of play action. Here's Stafford. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And the Jets are right back in this football game.
Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result. Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
On second down, a run with Hall. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 121 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long.
Another carry for their leader, and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
On first down, right back to Hall.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Here's Hall again.
And he'll take this one down to the 36.
An important one here, no doubt. 3rd and 4. Here's a give to Hall.
It'll be a minimum pickup, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning.
Here we go. This is 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Hall.
And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
Add that one to the good run tally right there. He's been strong throughout this game, and there's no reason to suggest he's going to slow down in the 4th quarter at all. And that's exactly what they need him to do. Keep churning out first downs.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. A give running right is Hall.
And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Striker, 3-3.
A give to Hall running right.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Here now, 3rd down.
10 cycles. Field flat.
They'll give to Hall.
And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3. It leaves him with 4th and 1.
So many things go into making a good play on defense. In this situation, just not being blown out of the way was a big start, and then a nice tackle to finish things off.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining.
Who wants it more? This is 4th and a yard.
Hey, red. Black ultra. Let's go.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
Well, that is the definition, Charles, of delivering under pressure. The game-winning potential. There's still a little time left on the clock, but the potential game-winning drive, and it was well executed.
I think we're going to remember this possession for a long time. We've called a bunch of games, but how about how they got it done down the stretch? Absolutely terrific. Barring some type of miraculous play in this last half minute, I think that touchdown just earned them the win. They really came up clutch when they needed it.
So the Jet offense staying on the field. They're going to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. It's complete, and he will not get there. He comes up short. And they're unable to push this lead to a field goal as it'll remain a 1-point game. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. This is 1st and 10.
Stafford now to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Stafford